Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth. Today with another live video. I'm starting to do these live videos now, mostly in the afternoons. And I'm doing it because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, the people that support me, the people that have been here for the longest. And I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see how many people come in today, but it's gonna be a good one today. It has to do with maybe a word that you don't like, or maybe you like it. I'm not sure. It's called procrastination. Procrastination, which means just delaying things over and over and over. So I'm gonna call this video "Don't Wait, Do Your Thing." So don't wait, do your thing. Because usually, when we're younger, we always waiting for the right moment to start doing stuff or start doing what we want to do. And we keep delaying everything and delaying everything. I could tell you from experience that, it took me a long time just to decide that I was going to do my music, because it was a trial and error. Do this, do that, boom, and then like I felt like it wasn't the right time, and that only delayed things. That's the only thing that it did. But if you stick around, you're gonna like what you hear. I'm telling you. Don't wait, do your thing. Don't wait, do your thing. That's the title of this video. So I'm gonna start with briefly with what happened today in the fake news, what I call the diversion news, the one that has you have a show, the one that people put it on TV so you could get distracted. And mainly the main news that I saw was that even though she was against the ex-president, Miss Nikki Haley said she would support the ex-president now, even though she really talked really bad about him and that he wasn't fit to govern and he wasn't fit to be a president. Now she wants to be in the ticket. That's the reason why she wants to say she's going to support him, because she wants to be a VP candidate. Okay, she couldn't go against him, so she went like, okay, I can't beat him, so I might as well join him. That's usually the way it happens. But as you can see, this is all a show. It's all a diversion, because, oh no, I'm not going to do what he does. I'm not going to be doing the policies that the man is crazy. What happened to all that? Hey, like I told you, it's just a show. It's just a diversion. So Nikki Haley now wants to be a vice president. And she wants to run in the ticket with Donald Trump. That's mainly it. Spell it out. Do it. Say it. Don't hide it. She's not going to spell it out, but she's going to superficially say that, oh, I'm voting for Donald Trump. I'm supporting the ex-president. Right, because it's convenient for her, because she had all these votes and all these people. Now she's saying, okay, if he was smart, he picks me and he wins the White House. I got news for you, Miss Nikki Haley. I don't think he's thinking that way. So maybe not. Maybe he's not thinking that way. You got to see. You know, you might think that he's thinking that way, but I'm not sure about that. So don't be saying, "Oh, if he picks me, you're gonna have all these votes," because you never know. I mean, he's gonna pick somebody, but I don't think he's gonna pick you. That's my opinion. You know, and I have a lot of respect for Miss Nikki Haley. She's tremendous. She's very smart lady. But maybe that's not the way he's thinking. But I'm just gonna get off of that, and I want to say something about music because something about music came out today in the news, and of course it's Live Nation. They say Live Nation is becoming a monopoly. Okay, Live Nation, and this pertains to all of us musicians. Well, if you're not with Live Nation, you're out of the loop, right? So Live Nation is controlling over 60% of concert promotions. And they're controlling also the major venues. They are also controlling over 80% of the ticketing of those major venues. And they also controlling what is called the resale market of tickets on events. So what happened? They call this overreach. They call this a monopoly. And the Department of Defense is suing Live Nation. The Department of Defense of the United States is suing Live Nation. And that just tells you right there that this government cannot see you trying to overreach that way. Okay? Because once you start getting all this stuff like that and you just want to grab onto it, especially in an industry where you have a lot of people struggling, and you have just certain artists that get lucky in getting the loop, okay? But you got all these independent artists which may be as good or even better than the ones that they have, but it doesn't matter because money controls the whole industry. And what happens is it started back then when they did the Napsters thing and the sharing of music and I saw the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins comes out and he said, "Well, music is gonna be free from now on, so I'm just gonna share my music and be happy." Of course, when he said that he was probably already a millionaire, but it doesn't matter. He back in 2000, he was right. Everything changed for everybody, especially for musicians. Then I remember a controversy with Metallica where they said, "No, no, I'm not gonna be, you know, bound by Ticketmaster. I'm not gonna be bound by Ticketmaster." Well, what happened was that Live Nation bought Ticketmaster, and Live Nation is the one that controls all that now. And of course, um, I mean, I don't see the guy from Metallica talking now, but I mean, they had a point because what happened was they got their own little company and they had enough fans that the fans followed them and they didn't need the ticket mastering. You know, if you have that kind of following, you don't need it, right? So, and then again now it's like almost impossible to make a living off of selling records or selling music. It's becoming so hard because with the streaming and the streaming services and all, and the little what's it called? Well, I'm not gonna mention any names, but it's all controlled. And what happens is the artists receive like pennies to the dollar. Even if they put it out there, they receive penny to the dollar. So it's very, very, very hard to live on downloads if you're a musician. It's extremely hard. So you need to play live. Well, guess what? I've been playing live all my life. My whole life, I've been playing live music. And so I'm used to it. But there were some people that just back then, especially like in the 70s and 80s, they made a record and the record sold millions of dollars and they made money and they quit. They can quit for like 5 years, 10 years, and they can come back again whenever the money ran out. But that ever and never ever happened to a person like me because I was never signed to a major label. So, and if you think about it, maybe that was a blessing because, if you are signed to a major label, then you have to do the music that they want you to do and the music that they want you to produce. And you don't have much saying on what you want to put out there. So that's where the independent artist came in, and I decided to be an independent artist, and that's what I've been. But like, you know, it's like we're like the little ants, just trying to see where we can get a little piece of bread or something. And they're talking about Live Nation having about maybe sign up over a little bit over 400 artists. But you know how many artists are in the United States alone? And those are in the thousands, okay? Thousands, maybe millions. You know, I don't know, but in the world, probably million of artists. And where are those artists gonna be? Well, they're probably just gonna be in like a little corner, just playing their guitar somewhere, um, just trying to make a buck so they can have eat a sandwich. But this is what I'm telling you. In this country, if they see you succeed that big, they are gonna put a hand on you, and they're gonna say, no, 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 you can't be doing that, because we're the ones that control everything. And that just tells you right there. Don't wait, do your thing. Don't wait, do your thing. For all of you that just getting in there, I know you peeked in there, about 40 or 50 of you. I saw who you are. But look, don't wait, do your thing. Don't wait, do your thing. I'm not talking about music. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about what you want to do. What do you want to do? You want to be an artist? Fine. You want to be whatever you want to be. Don't wait. Do your thing. Because if you wait, then somebody else is going to do it, and they're going to have a step on you. I have a friend of mine that is always telling me, "Hey Tony, you need to go out there and play. You need to go out there and play." And I say, "Well, what's the rush, man? Why are you telling me that I need to go out there and play?" And he said, "That's because there's 500, at least 500 or 1,000 people ahead of you that want to go play." And I said, I thought about that for a minute. I said, "What you mean 1,000 people that want to go play?" Yeah, he said, "There's about 1,000 musicians in this city that want to go play." And he wasn't that far off. It's probably about 1,200 or 1,300. That's the real number, but yeah, he was right. He said, just like you, there's about over 1,000 people that want to go play. And if you just stay here and then wait, stay in your house and don't do nothing, then you're gonna have over 1,000 people ahead of you. And I just thought about that for a minute and I say, oh wow, that was deep. That was something. That actually wake me up. It wake me up big time because he was telling me something that was very true. Like I said, in our industry, if you don't go play, you don't get paid. You know, I mean, you could become a overnight sensation, and then you got all kind of endorsements and all this stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that are barely known, just people, just regular people that go play music because they love it and they play in the smaller venues and stuff. Some people play in the big venues and the smaller venues, and nobody knows who they are. But like I said, it's very, very true. Don't wait, do your thing. Don't wait, do your thing. If you're a painter, paint. If you're a musician, go play. If you, whatever you want to do, go do it. And don't wait, because the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. And the worse it's going to be for you. And with this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my music and follow my videos. I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me all these years. Thank you so much for still supporting me, all my Facebook friends, all the people that I have online, all the people that I have on the different platforms. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm starting to do these lives where I talk about sometimes the major news and the not so major news or fake news, which I call the diversion news. And I already talked about that. I don't like to get into all that, but I do have to talk about it. There was some real news about the tornadoes, and they also announced that this hurricane season is going to be a more than normal hurricane season. So it's going to be a big one. They announced a whole bunch of major hurricanes that are coming by. And of course, we already know all about that. So get ready. It's about to be hurricane season starts on June 1st. So for all of you that pretends, and of course for all the people that are having the tornadoes, be careful out there. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth. Today, with the announcement of don't wait, do your thing. Don't wait, do your thing. I'll see you on my next video.